Tracy, and I am a self-worth and empowerment coach. My coaching usually involves helping people rebuild their self-trust, reclaim their confidence and their self-worth, and heal their anxious attachment style.
Hi, I'm Jen, author of the Mindset Handbook and Mindset Coach. In my mindset practice, I help people overcome mindset limitations and barriers that may be preventing them from seeing different ways of progressing towards their goals. I also help people organize their thoughts and actions to come up with strategies to also help progress them towards their goals. I'm so glad that you came to join us in this video today. We will be talking about self-worth, self-trust, and giving you different mindset tips and tools that you can use to overcome different mindset barriers and limitations that could be causing the self-worth and self-trust issues that you may be experiencing. I hope this video helped you or help somebody that you know. So please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the like and share it with someone that you think that may benefit from our video. Thanks.
One thing that I see a lot of people struggle with that causes them to feel unworthy is attaching their worth to their achievements or their productivity. And that's a big problem because then the finish line is always going to be moving. If you are someone that feels like they're not worthy until they accomplish something or achieve something or win something or get praise from someone else telling them that they're good and they did a good job, then you're never going to feel worthy on your own because your worth is always dependent on other things outside of you. An external source of validation is always going to lead to an unstable sense of self-worth, because then your worth isn't coming from yourself at all. It's coming from other people. Truthfully, the mistake really lies in thinking that if you do all of the right things, then you'll be worthy. Because being worthy or feeling worthy is not about doing the right things at all. You're worthy already automatically because worth is our birthright. You're born worthy. And how much you do or achieve doesn't increase or decrease that worth. An important thing to do here is shift your mindset. It's even when I do all the right things, I'm worthy. Even if I do the wrong things, even if I make a mistake, I'm worthy. Because I can make a mistake and still be enough. I can make mistakes and recover from them and learn from them. And I can do all the right things and still be enough then too. Because you're enough always.
I would like to share a 3-step method that will help you build your self-worth and self-trust. And this is a simple 3-step method because I wanted to make it easy for you to remember. And this 3-step method is called see it, speak it, and step in it. See it, speak it, and step in it. Now, in this 3-step method, see it, speak it, and step into it, you start with seeing it. Seeing it is being able to recognize the negative thought pattern or that negative thing that you tell yourself that's preventing you from moving forward, that's preventing you from identifying you valuing your own level of self-worth, that's hindering you from building your level of self-trust that we all are required and need. So the first thing you want to do in this 3-step method is see it. Think of them times when you see it and you tear yourself down before you even give yourself a shot. You tell yourself something like, hey, I don't have the necessary skills or the certificate or this or that is required for me to do it. Or I don't, have the knowledge to do that. I want you to think about yourself when you say self-trust. when we think of self-worth, I want you to think about those instances where you are telling yourself something before you even give yourself a shot. Those are the instances where I need for you to recognize. That is where I need for you to see that behavior, that thing you're saying to yourself, so that way we can eliminate that. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy because, that's something you always be doing. And now we just really talking about the things to help you really recognize and be able to understand what it is. But once you start recognizing and seeing what it is, I need for you to really think about seeing it, and then the next step, speaking it. See, when we speak it is when we do that thing to help rewire that negative mindset, the negative thoughts that we tell ourselves, those reasons why we say we can't do something, those things that we say, hey, well, I feel like I have to have this first, or hey, I got to do this first, before you actually take the action or move forward to do it, before you really feel that you have the level of confidence that's needed for you to do what you need to do, or to move forward with the thing that it is that you really want to do. So once you start recognizing, I need for you to speak. And when I say speak means to use that affirmation, to use those positive words, those thoughts. Well, I know I can. I know I'm enough. I'm more than enough. I have plenty. I have everything that I need right now. Everything that I have is right here in front of me. And don't feel discouraged. Don't feel like the pressures of the world is on you. The pressures on the world is on a lot of people right now. But the only thing that we all can do is work with what we have. So that's why I want you to take the opportunity to really rewire your thoughts and tell yourself something different. Don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on who have what and how they're doing, and that you feel like this is what you need in order for you to achieve the same level. Because the thing about it is that you got to work with what you have at the moment. And that's the thing that you really have to make sure that you value. Because that's part of you. And that's what's going to build your value where you currently are and take you to where it is that you're trying to go. So again, we start with the seeing it, recognizing that negative behavior, that negative thought that lead us to believe that we can't do something, that we can't achieve something right now in the current state that we're in. And then the next step is actually speaking it. Speak that positive affirmation. I have what I need. I have more than enough. I am enough. I'm more than enough. Then the third step into it. What is the action that it will take in order for you to progress that thing that you're working towards? That thing that you're trying to do. What action, what task will it require for you to do or move or progress whatever it is that you're working on, that you're working towards, that you're trying to do? And you take action and you move on that action. That's the third step in the method. So again, see it, which is recognizing that negative thought pattern, that negative mindset. Speak it, which is rewiring that negative mindset with positive words, positive affirmations, recognizing the positives in the situation and speaking those things up. And then the third step is step into it, which is taking that necessary action that is needed on that thing that it is that you have been hindered by your level of self-trust and your self-worth. Because that level of self-trust and self-worth is no longer the issue now that we recognize what it is. We now recognize what it is ourselves. And now when it comes to ourselves, the only thing we need to figure out is what are the things that we need to do to move forward. We rewrite our head. We recognize the negative thoughts. We rewrite the thoughts with a positive affirmation. And now we're taking the action to move towards that thing that it is that we want to do.
Rebuilding self-trust after a major setback can be super challenging. I think we've all been there before. Sometimes it can be really hard to remember how to believe in yourself if you make a mistake or mess up, and it feels pretty catastrophic in the moment, and you're like, darn, I didn't think I was gonna mess up that bad. But then you do, and it's okay. We all make mistakes. But rebuilding that trust in yourself after that, it's gonna take time. It's gonna come with practice. So you can't rebuild trust in yourself in one night. You know, it's about a series of repeated actions and commitments and promises that you keep to yourself that rebuilds that self-trust. So say you do have a major setback. Setbacks are chances to reflect and reassess. That's a really good way to look at that. So if you had a plan, the plan didn't work, but you still have this goal that you want to reach, that's perfect. You just take your plan, you reassess it, you tweak it where it needs to be tweaked, and that way you can still reach your goal. And in doing that alone, you're rebuilding your self-trust, because you're not giving up on what matters to you. You're just changing how you get there. And doing that in itself is going to rebuild that trust in yourself, because you're showing yourself that you're someone you can count on, and that you are someone that believes in yourself, and that you are someone who can get to your end goal, even if it might not look the way you thought it was going to look the first time. When we face setbacks, it's important to still remember what our strengths are, because sometimes whenever you're in the face of failure, it can be hard to remember, I'm not a failure, I just might have messed up this one thing. So take that time to remember your strengths and remember how far you've come. You know, actually write out a list of all the things you have achieved so far and all the ways that you are strong and that you are capable, because it's important in that time where it might feel like you're really low, to remember what it was like to feel so high. It gives you something to believe in. And don't connect setbacks to your capabilities and your ability to achieve things. Just because you mess up and make a mistake or fail, that doesn't mean that you're worthless and that that's going to happen every single time. Try to remember that this is just one setback, and that setback is not a piece of who you are as a person or a piece of your personality, right? It's just an event that took place, and now you're going to reflect and reassess, and you'll just try again. Failures are not pieces of you. There are just things that happen. And that's a really good way to look at that, to get past it. Well, that is all from me today. I hope that you were able to find some takeaways in this video for your own toolkit. And if you're feeling called to get some extra support on your self-worth journey or in healing your anxious attachment style, please don't hesitate to reach out, because I would be more than happy to walk down that journey with you. I know it's a tough one. I've been there. I walked it. I'm still walking it sometimes. So don't hesitate to reach out, because I am more than happy to help where I can. All the information about how to reach me and how to book a call with me, that's all going to be in the description. So
I would like to take this time to thank you for joining me and Coach Nisi on our video. You can find our information down in the description. I hope this video helped you. I hope you know someone that you can send this video to that will help them as well. Please like, hit subscribe, and come back and visit us, because we'll be back with more content. Thanks.